Welcome to another session of Wisdom Tales on Vedika Online. Today I am going to tell you a wonderful story about a pujari of Lord Jagannath. There was a Brahmana in Puri named Talicha Mohapatra. He was one of the pujaris of Lord Jagannath and was expert in all scriptures. He was always clean and very fixed in his sadhana. He was humble, sober, and dear to all devotees. He used to feed poor people and was very fond to listen to Krishna Katha. He was engaged the whole day from morning to night in the personal service of Lord Jagannath, Baldev, and Subhadra Devi. These deities were everything to him. One day, the king came to Puri. When he entered the temple through the lion gate, some pujaris ran to inform Talicha Mohapatra about the arrival of the king who wanted to take the darshan of the Lord. Mohapatra rushed to the deity room to make sure that the king receives proper darshan of the Lord. But then he saw that the deities are not wearing flower garland. Usually, when the king came to the temple to take the darshan, he would ask for the Mahaprasad garland from the deities. Mohapatra was very worried. He thought, it is disrespect from me that the king will not receive Jagannath Prasad. Then he finally took the garland from his own neck and put it on Lord Jagannath. The king entered the altar, took the darshan of the Lord. The king, as usual, asked the pujari, "May I have some Mahaprasad garland of the Lord?" The pujari washed his hands and took the garland from the Lord, handing it to the king, who received the garland with great humility and devotion, and then he left for his palace. The king, sitting on his throne, gazed on the garland, and then suddenly he saw one long black hair. He thought, "This is very strange. How can a hair be on the garland? Lord Jagannath has no hair on his head." This Brahmana or this pujari must have removed the garland from his own head and put it on the Lord, and then giving it to me, telling me that this is the prasad of the Lord. The king was very upset. He ordered for the presence of Mohapatra immediately. When Mohapatra was brought before the king, he saw that the king was trembling with anger. King said, "I found a hair on the garland. Tell me, when did the Lord develop hair on his head? Tell me the truth, or else you will face death." Mohapatra was scared and thought, "Better I lie now and save myself from the punishment." He said to the king, "Yes, it is true. For some time now, the Lord is growing hair." The king said, "Tomorrow morning I will come to the temple, and you will show me personally that the Lord has grown hair on his head. If it is true, then all auspiciousness to you. But if you cannot show me the hair on Lord Jagannath's head, then you will be thrown out of my country. You know very well how strict I am in punishing someone." Talicha Mohapatra then returned back to the temple. Offering his obeisances to the Lord, he asked for protection. He prayed, "O Lord, the king will come tomorrow. Take me and give me severe punishment. How can I tolerate that? Better I take poison and die before I get caught by the king." He kept a glass of poison beside his bed with the plan to drink by the end of the night or early in the morning if the Lord did not arrange to protect him. He went to sleep expecting for some miracle. Lord Jagannath understood the mind of his devotee. He went to the place where Talicha Mohapatra was sleeping. The Lord appeared to him in his dream and said, "Whom are you scared of? After serving me, you have nothing to fear. As long as I am in Nilachal, what can this king do to you? What do you think? I have no hair? Have you not seen hair on my head?" Mohapatra woke up and saw there was no one around him. He went to the temple, opened the door, and looked at the Lord. He was surprised to see that the Lord had a long, thick hair on his head, decorated with nice flowers. The hair was so long that it reached the waist and touched the Ratna Simhasana. Mohapatra was very happy, and then he engaged himself in the service of the Lord. He was free from fear of the king and any punishment that he might have received. Early in the morning, the king went to the temple and said, "Mohapatra, show me the hair on the head of the Lord." Then Mohapatra replied, "What is there for me to show you? Just go and see for yourself whether the Lord has hair or no." The king went behind the Lord and was surprised to see the long, beautiful, thick, curly hair of the Lord reaching his waist. The king asked the pujari, "How did you fix the hair on the head of the Lord? Did you use some glue to fix the hair? Or is it a real hair that the Lord has grown?" Mohapatra replied, "You can check for yourself whether the hair is false or real." The king pulled few strands of hair from Lord Jagannath's head. Immediately, the blood started flowing from the scalp of the Lord. When the king saw this, he fainted and fell on the ground. When he awoke, he ran to Mohapatra, fell on his feet, caught hold of his feet, saying, "Please save me. I am the greatest fool to commit this offense. Please forgive me." Mohapatra picked up the king and said, "You have no fault. This is the greatness of the Lord." So, from this story, we learn that how the Lord takes care of his devotees. He is always there to help them whenever they are in trouble. Thank you.